Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 54 of Scion of the Dark House, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Gothic horror podcast. Because it's Gothic horror, we are going to be touching on a variety of subject matter that may be alarming to some people, such as blood, gore, body horror, child endangerment, talk of trauma and abuse, and other things. If there is anything that comes up to a line for you, please take a break. Your support means a lot to us, but so does your mental health. So last session, Bruno and Alex finally made it to the carriage house. And while taking a long rest, Rerek's uncle, Jabari, Jomungandr, showed up and informed him that there may be something happening back in the home country of Gyptia. It hasn't gone below board, but there's something to watch out for. You guys then decided to go back to the house to see if anything was going on after your little escapade, to find a bullywug had been impaled on the signpost. After asking it what had gone on, you were informed that a woman in white was going around and killing the rest of the bullywugs. You ran across her while attempting to go into the lake. And after going into a small chapel and accosting her, you managed to kill her after she revealed her monstrous Piscine form. You gained some information through also a Speak with Dead spell, where you found that she was a servant of the Ol Hydra, which you later put together may or may not be a being known as the Bitch Queen, after descending into her realm and speaking to some ghostly pirates who seemed pretty friendly. The lot of you then went up to the cathedral that seemed to be looming in the background over these sunken ships, and found your way inside, where you found 3 mysterious statues. After which, admiring the ambiance for a second, the stone doors slammed closed. So all of you are now in this vast cathedral with these 3 statues in the center of the room. The doors have just slammed shut behind you. What would you all like to do?
Well, that was ominous.
Do we not know about the 2-headed shark figure?
Yes, you are aware of a 2-headed shark figure when you faced the other strange fish people in the Shadowfell.
Do we still have that charm?
Yeah,
I believe
was
you still
wondering.
have both of them.
I have the shark one.
But these are the same people that we fought on the Shadowfell?
Probably.
It seems to have the same motif, at least. You haven't seen any people specifically yet.
Cool. Are they like aggressing us, or are they just sort of vibing?
The statues, they're statues.
Oh, they're people. I guess, should we sneak in?
Are there any doors anywhere besides the one that just closed behind us?
There's the one on the other side of the chamber that's very similar.
Are there windows in this chamber?
There's definitely the dome behind you seems to be the rose window.
Let me just activate detect magic just to be sure. All over this place.
There is definitely a strong abjuration magic, particularly coming from the back. Actually, if you could roll me an Arcana check real quick.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
I have a +6 on that.
Ooh.
16. +6. 22.
Oh, you weren't there for the strange crystal room, were you?
Yeah, because
Never mind
what
then.
the hell you're talking about.
Never mind then. That roll was useless. I'm sorry. But yeah, you sense a very, very strong sense of abjuration magic coming from the back of the cathedral.
What is abjuration magic again?
Protection. It's like
Oh,
Like
so
the
there's
spells,
like
like-
a ward.
yeah,
like
it's
a
basically
ward
like
around it.
wards. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well,
I have a question. Are we still like underwater? So it's like still like that
Yes.
viscous, watery.
Yes. The strange, you
Okay.
can feel the water on your skin, but you aren't getting wet sensation.
Okay, gotcha. So we didn't go into like air or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
okay. Well, there seems to be something beyond this hall of 3 statues.
Do you think it would be worth it to cast the invisibility, y'all? Probably not.
Can we do what's her face? The cat?
Jasmine.
Oh yeah, have Jasmine sniff.
Yeah.
Take a sniff of it.
Jasmine, I choose you. Use sniff.
Does
And
anybody
she
have the
does have
sheet pulled up?
advantage.
I'll roll if somebody pulls up the sheet to check her modifier.
I got it.
It's double 13, so it's 13 plus her modifier.
She adds her wisdom, which is +2.
She might doesn't she have like a proficiency bonus too? Because it's
Jasmine
keen
has
smell.
advantage on wisdom perception checks. Oh yeah, she has +5 actually. Yeah.
So 18 for Jasmine to smell in the water.
Uh-oh. I think we just lost Alex.
Damn it.
Yep, we just lost Alex.
Got too thirsty.
Oh,
And he got a
there
booty
he
call.
is. He is rejoining. So yeah, she does smell, surprisingly, even underwater, a very fishy smell,
Okay.
like fish people. But not
Par for the chorus.
just one type of fish people. It seems one of them smells a little bit more shellfish-like than the others.
Ooh.
Jasmine has a very unique nose.
She does.
Very specific. Not props.
Do one of us know anything about this type of fish people? Can we do like a whatever check?
Nature or history?
These figures, aside from the two-headed shark, seem entirely unfamiliar, but there are inscriptions at the base of the statues.
Oh, of course. Let's read those.
Oh.
The fuck?
Yeah.
They are written in deep speech, it seems.
Which-
However, Arthur speaks deep speech. He relays to you the two-headed shark one is a statue dedicated to the goddess Sekala, the hunter goddess of the Sahuagin. The lobster lady is, I hate this name, but it's the name that it is,
Because reasons.
Blibdulpulp,
Excuse me, what?
Bless
the
you.
mother of the Kuotoa.
Oh, okay.
Blizzo poop?
Bloody poop.
Blibdulpulp. Blibdulpulp.
We're gonna just call her bloody poop. from now on.
Hearing blood.
I agree.
And
They
the
look like-
strange eel-like creature is Dagon, father of the depths.
What was the first one's name again? I'm writing these down. Shark. What's Shark Boy?
Sekala, and she's a goddess.
I was like Sakala.
As you are inspecting these statues,
It's Shark Girl and Shark Girl. Shark Girl and Lava Boy.
you notice the coral that make the walls. It's not a solid brick. There seem to be, it acts like coral, it branches out. And so there are tunnels that run through these walls, and you can see through them, and light is coming in through parts of them. 3 figures come out from various points, surprisingly, right near each of the statues. One of them is similar to the creature that you fought in the Shadowfell, this sort of fish-like figure. The other is a large, it's about 9 feet tall, and it seems to almost be somewhat, the best way to describe it is like a lobster centaur. It has the head of a lobster, huge lobster claws, and a lobster body, but an almost man-like torso, an anthropoid torso. And it comes out of a sort of hole in the floor. And the other is similar to the fish people that you've seen before, except it seems to be wearing a very fancy looking robe, holding a almost like a bishop's crook, and it has a mitre on, or a bishop's hat on. And they seem to just come out, and the fish person wearing the bishop's clothes says something in a language you don't understand. And Arthur relays, he's asking why we're here.
Okay.
Where's here as tourists?
That depends on what you're gonna do. In retaliation?
I mean, I just want them to not be in my lake.
Oh.
We're just tourists. It's fine. Just passing through.
We are trying to learn about your religion. Huh?
We're trying to convert you. Hello. My name.
Or we're trying to be converted.
Actually, quick question. I don't have any armor, correct, Spencer? No.
Unless
Okay.
you've cast mage armor on yourself.
I haven't, but looking at how this might be going, I would like to cast a mage armor on myself. So I'm not
You
as
certainly
squishy
may.
as I am. So I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself. So that gives me 13 plus. Or the target space, AC becomes 13. So I now have mage armor because I'm not liking how this is looking. 3 against how many we are, but even then I love a good gangbang. But I'm squishy. So
I've managed without mage.
Tell them. Should he tell them that we were attacked by followers of all Hydra?
I mean, he's probably a follower of the All Hydra, right?
Maybe we should just ask them or tell them that we want to meet her.
You're the silver-tongued one of us, Lark. What do you think?
It's not me talking to them.
Well, what would you say?
I'm getting a lot of conflicting answers right now. I don't know what to tell them.
Just go glug glug or something.
Arthur, ask them if they've heard the term All Hydra. If they know who the All Hydra is.
He speaks again in the same sort of language, and the 3 of them kind of look between each other for a moment before the bishop one speaks again, and he goes, he says the All Hydra is the supreme goddess of the ocean, the one true goddess.
That tracks. I guess, should we meet her or something?
Is she here?
And Arthur speaks in the language again and returns, yeah, they say she's here.
Do you all still worship these 3 statues, though? Or the gods that these statues represent? What about Dagon, Bloody Poop, and Shark Head?
the shark head is Sakula.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they say they still worship them, but she's the supreme queen of the ocean. Weirdly, they're talking about how those gods are allowed to survive. Seems like she went on a little bit of a rampage, I guess. I don't know.
So she seems a bit aggravated. She's like, oof, she seems a little bit salty.
Now, is there any reason why they keep coming to the top side in the lake and killing some bullywugs?
Another exchange happens. Same answer as the weird fish lady, that the bullywugs stole power from her.
But see, the bullywugs say that you tricked them.
Here's another exchange. They just keep saying that her power was stolen. They said something about, vengeance and that sort of thing. They're very adamant about that this was stolen power, regardless of what happened.
What's the power?
They said it was her children that they stole.
Yeah, I was talking egg sacks.
Another
The
exchange.
second I want her egg sack still.
No, the ones that worship this one, and he points to the lobster lady statue, Kuotoa. Something about they're gifted with the power of divine creation or something. I don't know. They're not making sense.
Well, it's interesting because Kitty over there smelled some shellfish. So I'm curious if Lobster Bitch is like through that door.
Ooh.
I mean, the giant lobster centaur thing is probably the thing that smells like shellfish.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Will we be okay if we proceed to that door?
Can we go through the door, or do we have to do something else?
I mean, I'm just saying, if these Kuotoa can make people into gods, could be kind of cool.
That'd be dope.
I mean,
I
I like what you're trying. I like what you're putting down there, Lark. That sounds like fun.
But if that's what they did for the Queen Croak, look how that turned out.
Oh, true. I just do not look good with warts all over me. I just don't look good in green. Like that one bard. What was his name? Michelle. My card. Visage.
Visage.
Michelle Visage. For that Rupert's drag chase. Oh wait, actually I can't say that because that's actually something that like Alaska and Willem actually did. Oh shit.
Rupert's cart race. It's literally kart racing.
No, it's a bunch of illusion charms.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're telling us that either we should leave or
sashay away or no.
Hi, it's actually changing to RuPaul's Drag Race recap podcast.
We're now competing with the pit stop.
And Race Chaser and all these other drag
Where
race
like a showgirl goes lobster outfit at one point.
Oh
I
my
feel like
goodness.
that's like a core memory of early Drag Race of mine. Season 1 through 3, one of them wore a lobster-based showgirl outfit.
Oh my goodness.
Sounds like 1 through 3. Anyways,
Can we fight these guys?
I don't know. I guess so. If you
or
want
can we try
to.
sneaking past them? Can we say, yeah, we're gonna go out the door, but we're actually gonna sneak, sneak on past them?
I mean, the door behind us closed. I
Wait,
don't
which
know
one
if
of
we
them
can-
looks like? So how many are there? There's Lobster,
3.
Centaur.
Ow! Ooh! Ow! Excuse
Uh-oh.
me.
Cats.
Cats, the musical, starring Nino.
Lobster, Centaur, Fish Bishop, or Fish It, if you will. And who's number 3?
She seems to
same-
look similar to the fish people that you fought in the Shadowfell and got the two-headed shark charm off of.
Which one looks like the beefiest?
Wait, can I charm them?
The beefiest one is probably either Lobster Centaur or Fish Woman with Harpoon.
Okay, so and they're all close together, right?
They're kind of next to the statues, and the statues, like there's one to your left, one to your right, and one in front of you. So they are kind of spread out in an arc in front of you.
Okay.
Can I just catch major image to make it look like we're leaving, but we're not? Would that achieve anything?
It would not turn you invisible.
So it just be like duplicates of us.
It would basically be duplicates of you guys appearing, walking out, and then there's you guys standing there.
How far away from each other are they? How far away from how
There's
far
probably
away
a good 15 feet in between
like in a triangle?
them. Yeah, kind of in a triangle. You guys are kind of in the center.
Honestly, just let me know. I'm ready to fireball these bitches.
I would like to subtle spell so that they don't know I'm casting any magic, because I'm a sorcerer. It's what I do. I'm a thinker. I'm gonna subtle spell enemies abound on Lobster Centaur. So can I get an intelligence saving throw off of him?
And it's just a creature, right? It doesn't.
You reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it is immune to being frightened. So if he's immune to being frightened, he'll succeed.
Nope.
Okay. Can I get an intelligence saving throw? How smart
intelligence.
Is he? What's his book learning like?
So he got
way better than what I was suggesting.
2. So
oh, that's under a 16. So
yes. He rolled a 5, he got a 2.
So he loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time he takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability it's using. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, the creature must make that attack if it is able to. So yeah, now he just thinks we're all trying to kill him, and he's going to target anybody.
Nice.
Right.
His friend,
way better than what I was suggesting. Nice.
and they don't even know that I did it. That's the best part.
So they just think that he's just turning on all of them.
Yeah.
You just go rogue.
I feel like he would be, or she, or it
They,
would be attacking whatever is closest to.
which should be their
tends
cohorts.
to be, which is you guys.
Well, wouldn't it be that if they're how far away are we from them?
You're in between them all. So
God damn it.
So
yeah,
wait, but,
it's
wouldn't it be
charging
the-
straight for you.
So can we call on the other people for help and be like, hey, y'all, this guy just gone rogue. Can we just all band together and we'll have this conversation afterwards? Your cohort here is just going rogue. Can we please get some help to battle him? Because he's just gone rogue.
That's gonna be a persuasion.
So if he's going to charge someone, he has to randomly choose who to charge at. So it could be he charges at his friends.
What the hell is that?
True. So I'll roll a d4. Because you guys are closest, you'll be 1 and 2. 3 will be Fiship, and 4 will be Shark Woman.
Sharky.
Well,
Drum roll.
He rolled a 3. So
Yay!
he's going
Shit.
for Fiship.
Hell yeah! Thank you,
He
Larky.
just charges, galloping and swimming through the water towards this this fish person as he goes out with a claw attack, and he's going to make 2 claw attacks. Whoops,
Oh
as it
no,
does not
they're
go into the
attacking
tray.
each other.
Oh, look at that! Oh no!
And
What's
Should
going
we-
on?
19, so that one definitely hits. That one
Wait, do
misses.
we know that you cast that spell?
Oh no, so the way subtle spell works,
Nobody knows.
yeah,
Nobody
it
knows.
removes requirements of me doing anything to make magic happen. And because it's a mental spell, there's no visual component to it.
Oh, so all of us just like, what the fuck is happening?
Right.
I'm just gonna giggle a little when he goes and attacks her, and
You're like,
I'm just
oh.
like, sorry guys,
Let
I
me-
did that.
Let me
I was
real
bored.
quick. I got a math real quick, and it's
Rolling multiple dice to make his own monsters fight each other.
thanks, guys. What the fuck button did I hit?
Distracting. Distract magic.
Fuck it. It's 10 hit points. It's fine.
Oh,
So he swings his claws and begins slicing through this fiship. I enjoy the pun.
Bishop.
fish
The bishop.
up!
And instantly, the shark woman gets into a battle stance with her harpoon, and the fiship begins attempting to defend himself with this staff, and he says something, and
Glug, glug,
Arthur
glug, glug.
goes, I think he's figured us out. He said, what kind of foul magics have you used? And now everyone needs to roll initiative.
Jesus. I mean, fishes.
My magic isn't foul, thank you very much. It smells like flowers.
What kind of flowers, though?
Initiative.
I got a 20.
10.
Ooh.
20 for Bruno.
I got a dirty
12.
20.
I have a 12. Sorry.
I got a
Uh,
15.
12 for Rerek. 20
Yeah.
for Lark. Whoever has the highest dexterity goes first.
I got 15.
Dexterity.
15 for Alex. Percy
I
got
16.
16.
For dexterity.
Can someone roll for Arthur?
Arthur gets a 3.
Arthur gets a 6.
Never mind.
It's not possible for Arthur to get a 3.
All right, and I have to roll initiative for, oh my God. So you get, oh my God, okay. And then you, oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so the first one up is the fiship, who is going to do. He's going to slam his staff into the ground, and exploding out of him are all kinds of strange, tentacly glowing and glittering, strangely green sea creatures as he casts Spirit Guardians.
Disgusting.
Can I cast Counterspell on that?
Yes, you may. Let's see. Oh, and it's a 3rd level spell, so it just goes down.
Like the minute they start swarming, Lark's just gonna snap his fingers and be like, no, no.
Yep,
Ching.
and it goes down.
I
Fiship
love Lark so much. Is he
is
like, fuck
then
you?
going to do the dumb thing and back up, which provokes Lobster Centaur to make an attack, of which... Yep, he hits. So that's freaking 2d6 damage
Shit.
as Lobster Centaur clamps its claws, slicing through this fiship as he moves away, hissing and shrieking, but that is the end of what he can do. Next up is either Lark or Bruno, whoever has the highest dexterity.
I have 16.
I think we might be tied.
Uh-oh.
Gross. No, I only have 14.
Well, that means Bruno gets to go first. So Bruno,
Nope.
what would you like to do?
Don't
So
hit the lobster man.
multiple stuff, right?
Hmm?
We're fighting multiple stuff, right?
Yes. So you have the shark woman who seems to not know who to go for.
So
Fiship.
can I use Bane?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that. What do I roll?
So I believe Bane is a saving throw on my end. So what is your spell save DC and what is the save that they have to make?
Wait, what is my what?
Well,
Spell
first tell
save.
me what save that they have to make. Read the spell.
You can make
Oh.
charisma saving throws.
Okay. And then what is
that
your
would be
spell
on-
save DC? That should be on the 16. Okay, well, Lobster Centaur has a -3 and rolled a 16, so he fails. Fiship also fails. And Shark Lady definitely fails, so all three of them are baned.
Perfect.
Dang, son.
And I get to go again, right?
If you
That
have
only
a
was the
bonus
last, right?
action, because you've used your action to cast Bane.
Actually, yeah, never mind. So I'll just tell Julius to try and roast some lobster.
I forgot you have a baby dragon.
He's
All
my son.
right. So Julius can make an attack roll against Lobster Centaur.
Oh, Julius, you got a 3.
Lobster Centaur on our side.
Yeah, so
You're
if
not
he hit the
supposed to
centaur, he
attack
gets to make a
him.
saving throw again, but
Well, he missed anyways.
Yeah. Julius opens his mouth and there is a tiny gout of flame that then turns into bubbles.
He still has water in
Yeah,
there.
they're
Poor guy.
underwater.
You're doing okay, Julius. We still love you.
So
He's-
next
Alex
up,
shouts from across the room.
unless Bruno wants to do anything else, is Lark.
all yours, Lark.
okay. So I'm concentrating on enemies abound,
Mm-hmm.
so that we don't have to deal with. Or I mean, we might have to deal with lobster guy. I mean, it's kind of a little chaotic, but it worked good so far. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do?
Your
So many
pixie
cards.
dust.
So little time. I only have one sorcery point left. Disgusting.
Oof.
I burned through a bunch because I used 2 of them to free cast darkness. I guess I'm just gonna run 30 feet behind everybody, like back towards the entryway door. I'm just gonna put 30 feet of distance between me and the rest of the party. It's fine. And I can still see Fiship, right?
Yes. It's a big open cathedral floor sanctuary. There's not really much place to hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna, for my action, I'm going to kind of just be like, and Eldritch Blast Fiship.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Both beams. Or, well, maybe we should spread the love. No, we're going to send both beams at Fiship.
Just kill it already.
Ooh. 7 + 9 is 16. 9 + 9 is 18.
Both hit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fiship is not very hard to hit.
I was like, I saw you casting spells. 2 + 3 is 5, + 10 is 15 force damage.
15 force damage. If my
And-
calculator will work.
As a bonus action, I just want to make sure I can do this as a bonus action. I think I can convert spell slots into sorcery points.
Yes.
So I'm going to convert a second level spell slot into 2 more sorcery points
Great.
using whatever fucking meta magic bullshit I have.
Mhm.
So I have 3 sorcery points now.
All
And that's my
right.
turn.
So next up is Shark Lady. She is, of course, none too happy. She says something in a language you do not understand, and she wheels around with her harpoon and aims it at you, Lark, having seen you just blast Bishop. And a ugly green laser beam comes out of it as she's going to cast Guiding Bolt. How is a 19?
Can I shield, or did I already use my reaction for this round?
I don't think you no. No, you had your turn, so you have your reaction back.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put a shield up, so fuck this guiding bolt.
All right. It blasts against your shield and she snarls. And at this point, having seen her friends, things begin to happen to them. It seems that she smells blood in the water.
Ooh, frenzy.
She begins to almost foam at the mouth. And as her bonus action, she's going to do something special that only she can do. You see her head literally split in half, pull itself apart, the gore in between stretching like mozzarella cheese,
What the
flesh bubbling back into existence as she now has 2 shark heads.
Can we use?
You have 2 shark heads in the beginning?
No.
Oh.
She only
So do
had
they
1.
count as 2? Is it still 1 entity, or is that 2
It's
now?
still
2
1
separate?
creature.
Okay.
Just 2 heads.
It just has 2 heads now.
Does
So
it increase
next,
her intelligence?
You don't know.
Does it increase anything?
You don't know. So
Okay.
next up is...
Oh, wait. Don't forget they're all Bane, so they take a D4 from anything they do. Right?
Right. But your attack still... Wait, let me...
Because
it only
if
would have
she
been
was
a
Bane, I wouldn't even
-1.
need to use shield. Oh,
It was only a -1.
okay. Hell yeah.
I checked. So you probably would have needed to shield anyway.
Yeah.
And the bonus action thing is not something that needs to be baned. So next up is... I believe next up is Percy with Arthur on deck. I mean, not Arthur, Alex on deck.
Cool. Percy's running pretty low on spell slots right now. So
He needs to stop tonguing dead bodies.
yeah, I do. I think
Start chucking them instead. Start throwing dead bodies instead of making out with them.
I think I'm gonna bonus action cast Sanctuary on Alex. And
Thanks,
use my
baby.
and I'm gonna use my movement to get, I don't know, I guess position myself in front of like Rerek and Alex.
I do have armor on.
Yeah.
Still thank you though.
I have right now 101 hit points. So
Oh, then go ahead.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
And
Is it just me, or does Arthur have like... He has like 58.
Yeah, Arthur has less hit points than I do.
He
well,
has
I
the
have
same-
false life on myself, so I have a lot of extra HP right now.
Yes.
Arthur
But
has the same as me.
and I think I'll just cast tried and true sacred flame on the shark lady.
On Shark Lady. Awesome. So
It's a
I think
dex
she...
save.
15.
That's a
Oh,
fail.
wait. 14.
Fail.
All right.
It's gonna be 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yep.
My calculator died, so now I have to use my phone calculator. Oof. Yeah, you hit her with the sacred flame and it seems to boil away at her skin. And there's a lot of blood coming off of her now, and she seems to be getting a little confused. So next up is Alex.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is peek around Daddy Arthur's back and be like, hey. And can I just quickly like splash that bitch with acid?
Which one? Shark Lady?
Shark Lady. Well, what's close? Who's close? What's the distance between everyone?
So it's pretty much equidistant on both sides if you're in the center. So there's Shark Lady on one side and then Fiship and Lobster Centaur on the other.
Okay.
And they're
Technically, I
about,
could splash if there's 2 people in 5 feet of each other. I could splash both of them.
yes.
But then that means Centaur is no longer on our side because I'm just gonna focus on what's her face, 2-headed bitch. Let's get both of her faces. The 2-faced bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and just splash her with acid and be a PETA protester.
All right.
So I would roll a 1-6, right?
You would roll an attack roll, I think that would.
Oh, right.
Or is acid splash a saving throw?
I think it's an attack roll.
It's an attack, yeah. You hurl a bubble of acid, choose one creature, see it within range. This is a bubble of acid. Us being underwater isn't affected, right? It's just like a bubble of acid. Okay.
No.
We'll choose two creatures so you can see within range. They're 5 feet of each other. Target must succeed on dexterity throw. Take 1d6 of acid.
She has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
And Bane. Oh, so that's only a 13 with Bane, which I believe fails.
What am I looking at again for the?
Your spell save DC. It's on your the third page, the one with all your spells at the top.
Oh yeah, spell save is DC +5 spell attack bonus. So
what's the DC?
13.
13? Oh, well, then she passed it.
Oh, rip.
Which means she takes no damage. You hurl the acid at her, but it seems to disperse in the water before even hitting her.
Rest in peace. Well, I tried, y'all. Next! I move back behind Arthur after I throw it.
So next up is Rerek.
Finally. Am I the last one?
No, there's Arthur after you, and then
Who looks
Lobster
the most
Centaur.
beat up?
Surprisingly, Shark Lady looks the most beat up.
All right, well. Can I cast a 2nd level magic missile on Shark Play Day?
You certainly can.
And that would be, how many is that? 4 D4s?
Yes.
And then it's a +1 each.
Yes.
4, 3, 2.
And did you add a +1 to each one of
3,
those?
2. That's 5, 5, 4, 3. 5, 5, 4, 3 is 17. 17, yes.
All right. So you send out another barrage of missiles that seem to shred through this shark lady. She is in a cloud of blood and completely befuddled.
No, not dead yet.
She looks like she's hanging on for dear life. So next up is Arthur. Committee.
Oh.
Does Hunter's Mark have the transferable property? Like if we kill someone,
Yeah.
can we automatically transfer it to a different person?
I think it's a bonus action to transfer it to someone else, I want to say.
cool.
It might be a bonus action on a subsequent turn. If it's any, it's pretty much just a reworded hex.
Want to Hunter's Mark the Shark Lady and attack her and get Jasmine to attack her first?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
Why
Do you want to
can't
roll or do you want me to
Jasmine-
roll?
I got her.
Why can't
Jasmine.
Jasmine just eat all of them? They're like fish, right?
Attack is +7. That's gonna be a 22 to hit for Jasmine.
On
The
Shark,
Shark
Lady?
Lady.
Yes, that certainly hits.
And that's gonna deal 9 damage, and we're doing the pounce attack. So she needs to
You
make a
don't even
strength
need to.
save.
For the
Cool.
second time this episode, Jasmine leaps up and slashes Shark Lady. Blood flows into the water as she then floats and begins to sink, completely dead. So now there is just Lobster Centaur and Fishhip.
Cool. And Hunter's Mark. Lobster Centaur is still mind
Yes.
problems from Lark. So I guess we'll Hunter's Mark the fish up.
Good call.
All right.
And then attack with our bow.
So I know Arthur's bow deals fire damage, or a portion of it deals fire damage. Have the fire damage because you are underwater.
He doesn't have. Does he have double attack or multi attack, or does he just get one?
I don't think he has multi-attack because, well, how many levels in Ranger is he?
He has 6 ranger levels.
I feel like Rangers might not even actually get extra attack. Or no, they get extra attack at level 5th level. So if he has at least 5 levels in Ranger, he should be able to attack twice.
Yeah, and also
Yeah, he
I think one of them
does.
has sneak attack on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of shit to keep up with.
It is. I am shocked he can keep up with it. Because he just picks up a handful of random dice and just drops it for every attack. Although I don't think he would get sneak attack on this because there's not an ally within 5 feet of Fishhip.
Yeah.
Lobster Centaur technically is not an ally.
So we get 2 attacks on him. Is that how it works?
I believe so.
Cool. What does he add to his attacks? Jesus, where is that? It's just his dex plus his proficiency.
Probably,
He would add
yeah.
to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's gonna be the first attack is it's 13 to hit.
13 hits. Wait,
Oh, cool.
He adds plus 10 to his bow attacks because he also has
Oh.
archery fighting style.
Then that would be a 15 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Cool.
If my stupid thing would clear.
So it's his damage is 1d8 plus dex. And I take an additional 1d6 fire damage. So that is 9 regular damage and where's my d6? And I rolled a 3, so
1
halved to
fire
1.
damage.
And then second attack.
So how
is
much damage
definitely
was
gonna
that?
hit. Oh God, don't ask
I'm
me to remember
sorry.
that. It was 9 regular damage and 1 fire damage.
Okay, so 10 damage.
Yeah. And the second attack definitely hits. That's like a 25.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be it's pretty bad. 6 regular damage and once again 1 fire damage, so 7 damage.
7. All right. Yeah, Fiship is looking pretty hurt as now there's tatters in his robe. And yeah, he seems to be trying to defend himself on 2 fronts, but there's definitely Lobster Centaur in the way. Which, speaking of, it is now Lobster Centaur's turn. And it's completely random every time, correct? Or is it?
So let me go back to it real quick. I think it's just what is he's under the effects of what? Enemies abound.
Yes.
Whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see within range of the attack, spell, or other ability. If an enemy provokes an opportunity attack from the affected creature, it must make that attack if it is able to do so. Yeah,
Also,
so
I just forgot Fiship moved, so it would have to be random again. Because there's no creature within range, so it has to pick a new target. So 1, 2, one of you, 3, 4, Fiship. Going for Fiship again.
Poor Fiship.
Poor lady. Wait,
And
is that
it's
a girl?
going to make... No, Fiship is definitively male.
How the fuck would we know anyway?
True. So it's going to make 2 pincer attacks again. That one hits. And that one also hits. Oh, wait, it's under Bane.
Lark's just in the back, like Chris Jenner, being like,
First
"You're
one
doing
missing.
well, sweetie.
Second one hits. So once again, 2 swipes. And it once again slices through Fiship as it has come up and just slashes with the 2 pincers once again. And Fiship can do nothing. However, it is Fiship's turn. What is Fiship going to do? Fiship is going to once again attempt to cast Spirit Guardians.
I can't counterspell because I already used my reaction. Whoops.
And that, I think, is all he can do. Let me just pull up Spirit Guardians so I know what's happening and can make you all roll all of the saving throws. Yeah, and I think since it's 15 feet, I think whoever is the 2 people that are the closest to Fiship are going to be caught in this.
I don't
so
know where
who's
the
closer?
hell I am.
I know I have not.
All I know is I'm behind Percy.
Well, I'm a close range boy, so I'm probably pretty close.
I ran 30 feet towards the door before I did
Yes.
anything.
So Lark is not in it.
Yeah.
I moved back behind my cousin.
Probably Bruno and Percy.
All right.
I would like to think I'm behind Bruno. Because that's what wizards do.
That is what wizards
They bought
stand behind the paladins.
No, shut up.
That's what lizards do. They bought him.
It's canon that even though he's a virgin, Rerek is a top.
Oh,
He
Oh
said this,
yeah,
like, session 5.
like the 3rd episode, he screamed that when he was attacked.
He screamed that because someone was trying to pierce him with a giant thing.
Yeah, it was the Strigoi with the giant proboscis that was trying to pierce him, and he's like, "I'm a top," holding it off. That was episode 3. Legitimately,
that was
50
episode
episodes
3.
ago.
That was episode 3. He might be surrounded by these other people, and he's like, you know what? Maybe being verse is okay.
This.
Maybe being verse is okay. It's all good. So maybe he's
All right. So next up
trying his
is
best.
Bruno,
All
which means that you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
right.
Where are my freaking D8s?
4.
Oof.
It's not a wise boy.
Well, you're a charisma-based caster anyway, so it's fine. So you take 21 points of necrotic damage as these various sea creatures all tickle your scales with their horrible tentacles, and it stings like a jellyfish sting.
Ow.
So now you can take your turn.
I'll
You
pee on
wanna-
you, Bruno.
You want a potion?
I've
have a
seen
potion.
these hentai with these tentacle things on the internet.
I mean,
Sounds like a hentai
Bruno,
scene.
Bruno, do you need someone to pee on you? I
Um,
volunteer as tribute.
Oh my
I think
God.
that pee would just float away in this water.
Just
It
become
would.
warm.
So what you doing, Bruno?
I
Oh.
guess I'll go for Divine Smite. Can I? Or am I like restrained?
You do move at half speed through this because it's Spirit Guardians and that's what it does. But with 15 feet of movement, you can definitely make it up to Fishop and smack them in the face.
Okay, I'll do that.
Macaroni.
Awesome. Can I
Uh,
even get his?
Oh no, I got a
AC?
4 again.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Do you
Yeah,
want one
that
of my
doesn't
portents?
hit.
Okay, let me try again.
Can I use that? Can I use my portent for that?
Yes, you may.
I have a 19 and an 18, so they're both pretty fucking good.
All right, so you should probably save the 19. So Bruno rolled an 18 instead. Just add your modifier and tell me what it is.
Which modifier?
Your attack modifier for your sword or mace or whatever it is. I forget what you use.
So that's 22.
Yep. All right, that hits. Roll damage.
Kill that
12.
bitch.
What did you say?
12.
12. All right. Yeah, you give this Fishop a good whack with your mace, a flash of divine light as it burns away at this strange fish person. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
You get 2 attacks, babe.
Ooh,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do it again.
All right.
and I'll do it again.
I rolled 18.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
And 6.
Only 6 points. All right. Yep. You give this fish up another whack with your mace. Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, Julius still has to.
Oh, and Julius might be in the Spirit Guardians, which means Julius has to make a wisdom save.
What do I do for that?
Do you have the pseudo dragon stat block?
Is that on my?
Oh.
I don't think I have that.
He has wisdom +1.
All right, so make a wisdom
For
save. So roll a
Julius?
d20, add 1.
Okay. Julius is smarter than me, is what we're saying.
He's wiser than you.
Julius got a 10.
So Julius
But
fails.
it does have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
All right, so roll again. Oh, and I have to
Julius
make
got
Constitution
a
saves.
19.
All right. Actually, never mind. Your second hit caused the spirit guardians to go down. I forgot I had to make concentration checks. So Julius is perfectly safe.
Well done, Julius.
I'm keeping a lot of things in motion here. I am so sorry about that. So
You're doing
Julius
great.
gets his attack.
You're doing great, sweetie. We love you. You're doing great. Keep it up. That was to you as the DM, not just Julius.
Went to Julius. Julius gets a 7.
7 does not hit. Once again,
No.
the short little burst of flames turning into bubbles.
We still love you, Jules.
So next up is
Dragon.
Lark. Fiship
So
looks
Bishop's
looks
the-
pretty badly hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna. If I cast Eldritch Blast, can I like see if one beam will kill him and use the other on Lobster, or do I have to target both at the same time?
You can declare when you roll. So yeah, just one and then you can choose afterwards.
Okay, yeah, I was just like in the past I've always just picked them all at once, but I'm wondering if I can like can I slow my machine gunning to see if I can kill him with one and use the other on Lobster?
Yes, you
Okay.
may.
Awesome.
Yeah, the ruling is you declare when you roll what your target is. You don't have to declare them all at once.
First beam on Fiship is 18 plus 9.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So that's going to be 7 force damage.
Does not kill him.
Second beam on Fiship. Oh, that's only going to be an 11 to hit.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Gross. I'm going to use 2 of those sorcery points I just made to quicken another Eldritch Blast.
Yes. I knew you probably would.
So, or no, wait. Huh. Should I quicken an Eldritch Blast or quicken something else? Give me 2 seconds to Google something on my phone to see if it would be more worthwhile to do that, or should I keep? Sorry, I'm the worst person ever. I really thought that I would kill him, but I missed. Yeah, sometimes you roll a 2, and even with a +9, you're not going to hit. What's the attack?
So it looks like Percy, you're up next since Shark Lady is dead.
So I think I'm gonna. Sorry.
Your backdrop is distracting.
Okay. What? I'm gonna quicken. Yeah, I'll just quicken an Eldritch Blast. It's fine.
Fair enough.
I spent all that time thinking, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna save the spell slot. First beam at Fiship. 11 plus 9 is gonna be a 20. There's my D10. There's a D10. And that's gonna be 12 force damage.
Ooh, so close.
Second beam at Fiship. 11
Wasn't
plus
that-
9. That's a
Yep.
20. And that's going to be 8 force damage.
Yep, you blast a hole right in between Fiship's eyes, and Fiship slowly floats to the ground as Lobster Centaur whips around and focuses on all of you. Lobster Centaur is also entirely unharmed.
Let's
And,
boil this lobster.
So, Percy, you are up against Lobster Centaur.
I'm allergic.
Great. It's Lark just went, so it's Rerek right after me.
I think
No.
I'm after you.
You are okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's Alex, then Rerek,
And me.
then Arthur.
yeah. I don't have a lot I can do. I kind of want to save some spell slots for when we fight. Probably the big bad lady. So I'm just gonna cast a sacred flame, I guess.
So it has to make a dexterity save, which is baned, which means it rolled an 11.
Hell yeah. We're gonna take 16 radiant damage.
Oof.
So each time it takes damage, it gets to remake its intelligence saving throw so that it can actually target things instead of doing the closest thing or at random.
All right, so does a, wait. No, 11 doesn't. That -3 modifier is really not helping, especially not with that Bane on it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it does
poor
not
guy.
save.
Oh, no.
And that's all.
That's all, folks.
All right, so Alex, you are up against Lobster Centaur.
Liddy. How far away is it from us?
From you, probably about maybe 15 feet or so.
Oh, I can do a finale fireball on it.
Run away from it. You have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. So I'm gonna like peek back around my daddy here, aka my cousin. And
Okay.
so first, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send a fireball at
Fireball.
fireball. Well, fireball is gonna be like half the damage. So I don't want to do that. Sorry, Mom.
Wait,
Okay.
firebolt?
Your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Would that be
cantrip.
because it's still a fire related thing, so it's still going to be like reduced.
Yep, it's still going to be reduced because
Oh.
it's water.
Okay, what does Blade Ward do? Give me 1 second to look.
You could try Acid Splash again and hope that the Bane helps out more this time.
Blade
And
Ward
I
just
still
gives
have
you
a-
Yeah,
resistance
I
to
might do that because I also have like
slashing
a bonus action that I want to do after it. So like, it should be fine. So yeah, let's just do Acid Splash.
All right, so it's a
Let's
dex
chuck acid.
save. Well, doesn't matter how baned it is, it rolled a 9.
Okay,
So it's
mine's
taking
two.
damage.
Okay, sweet. So that means it takes. I don't know off the top of my head. Give me 1 second to find the Google thing for it. Hold, please. As a splash. So that would mean it would take. So I had to roll a. What would I roll? Or take 1d6 of acid damage. So I'd roll a d6.
2d6 because you're over level 5.
Yes.
Cantrip scale.
Okay.
So it would be 2d6.
So 2d6. So I got 5 in the first round. And then 3 on the next. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be 8 plus. Would I plus it a spell attack bonus? Because it was just.
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
It's
So it'd be
only if
8.
it's noted. All
That'd
right.
be 8. And then I would like to use a bonus action to do to charm myself into having Dragon's Breath. Where's the Dragon's Breath on here? Because there was like a thing for it. Fuck. I swear I have like all these saved as like a tab selection. So I'm like going through all of them. She's prepared. Yeah, okay, so it's concentration up to a minute. So I just concentrate on myself for a minute. I mean, why wouldn't I? Look at me. So I touch myself. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I'm gonna touch myself to imbue myself with it.
Could you imagine if Dragon's Breath, if you cast it on your and then
Talk about explosive orgasm.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm not gonna do it as fire. I'm gonna do it as lightning because we're in
Ooh.
water.
We're
So
all
fuck
gonna
it.
get electrocuted.
It's fine because it's only in a nice magical cone. was gonna do more damage to that creature if not around us because we're in a viscous area.
Okay.
Calling that out. So hope that we don't get electrocuted with this bullshit.
All right. So is that the end of your turn?
Until the spell ends, can excel. Choose each creature in that area must make a dexterity throw. So you make a dexterity saving throw.
You can just make the attack automatically.
Huh?
You can make the attack automatically on the casting. Does it require an action?
It's just a bonus action.
But does the spell say like while concentrating as an action you can do this?
Duration concentration up to a minute. You touch one willing creature imbued with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. I chose lightning. Until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale energy. Oh,
so you can't do it this turn.
Motherfucker, I should have used that fucking cantrip, should I? Fuck.
If you didn't use the cantrip, you could have done it.
Well, now I can breathe lightning, so don't kill him until my turn next, please. I really want to use it. Well, actually, I guess I can always just use that for... No, it's a minute. Did I just waste this fucking turn? Did I just waste this fucking spell
You never
slot?
know. So we'll see. Rerek, what would you like to do?
Yeah, hurry up. Hurry it up. Be fast.
You just got Lobster Centaur.
Oh, he gets to make an intelligence saving throw from getting hit with acid splash.
Oh, yeah. That's a no. He doesn't save.
He's still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yep.
Excuse me. Let's see. I want to try something new, and I'm gonna do some Scorching Ray.
Ooh, good spell. Except it's fire damage underwater.
Yeah, so it does half damage.
Why did you say it's a good spell?
It's not a good spell for the
is.
situation. It's just a great spell in general.
Scorching Ray was my main damage spell for our first couple sessions.
I have. Can I do that in third level slot for that one?
Oh shit, I should have imbued you with the Dragon's Breath instead of me. Fuck, I should have done that.
I have
Fuck.
Dragon's Breath, but it's fire. Scorching Ray. Okay, 1 second.
This proves that Rerek is a fire type Pokemon.
That's the top. 5. Wait, does it need like a thing?
It needs to roll to hit. You need to make an attack roll.
Me?
Yes. It's not magic missile. It doesn't automatically hit.
Okay. Jesus. All right, 10 plus 6, 16.
Yep, that hits.
And 2 of these cube thingies. 4. 3.
So it's 7 divided by 2.
Wait.
But you get 4 because you're casting at a third level. You get 4 rays of fire, so you'll have to roll an attack roll 4 times, and then you do 2d6 fire damage per bolt that hits.
Why the fuck did I pick this? What the?
Welcome to the group.
Um.
Welcome to my life.
So I do it again
Yes.
3 more times.
Just roll the attack rolls 3 times, and then roll the amount. It's the same either way. So you did 7 points of damage already.
Yeah. So just do that 3 times.
Basically, yeah. So roll me 3 attack rolls. Tell me how many hit, and then we'll figure out the math from there.
Okay, what do I do this?
Yes, the d20,
Oh.
because you have to roll to see which bolts hit.
Ooh, 26.
Yep, that hits. So 1 hits. You have 2 more to do.
20.
That hits.
What's 7 plus 6? It's 13.
That one does not hit. So roll me 4d6, total it up, divide it by 2, tell me the total.
Did you say 4d6?
4d6, yeah, because 2 bolts hit.
4, 5, 4,
13.
2.
So it's 15 divided by 2.
7.5.
7. So it would be 7 points of damage.
Okay, I hate that.
As you slam the lobster centaur thing with 4 bolts of fire, it doesn't do exactly what you want it to do, but it certainly does begin to burn through this thing. And it gets to make another intelligence save, which is probably going to, yep, natural 1. It does a significant amount of damage, but it is still up and clacking away. So next up is Arthur, and then Lobster Centaur is last. Committee,
Oh,
I call upon you.
Bonus action transfer Hunter's Mark to the Lobster.
Yep.
And oh wait, if we do that, we can't command Jasmine, can we?
No.
No. So he'll just, if you want to do that, he'll make his 2 attacks and that'll be it for the turn.
Yeah. What does Hunter's Mark even do?
excuse me.
Do you got him or do you want me to get him?
Oh, yeah, I see. You do it. You do it this turn, Kyle. You
I'm just
make
gonna
the
roll
decisions.
both because I've piloted Arthur enough times that it's 1d8 plus 7 plus 1d6 fire damage per hit. Not counting sneak attack, which he's also going to get at this point. Because Bruno's within 5 feet of Lobster Centaur.
Right. So he does get sneak attack, but that's only on 1 attack.
So we'll do the first one. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
We'll put the sneak attack on that one. D6, D8. You want the D6 separate because it's fire, right?
Yes.
So the D8, 6 plus 7 is 13 piercing damage, 1 fire damage. I don't know if you can have fire damage when it's already at 1.
No, it's minimum 1 point of damage.
And his sneak attack is only a D6 because he's only a 2nd level rogue. 6 damage off sneak attack.
All right. And then second one.
Next one. 18 plus 10 is 28.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
7 plus 7 is 14. So 14 piercing damage plus 4, which is halved to 2 fire damage.
Uh-huh. All right.
And he may get some
So-
intelligence saving throws if he wants.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to make it. And that was a 2. This guy is really not breaking out of this spell.
Not breaking out of a shell.
Well, he's going to be broken out of his shell whether he likes it or not.
Lobster bag.
As Arthur fires these 2 arrows into him, they sink deep into his carapace as this lobster thing shrieks and clacks its claws violently. It's going
Take the
to...
Hunter's Mark damage too. I forgot that. Fuck.
Oh,
One extra point of damage from Hunter's Mark. 3 extra points of damage from Hunter's Mark.
so 4.
Yeah.
So he's a little more hurt than we thought, but he is not dead. Since Bruno is right next to him, he's going to make 2 attacks against Bruno. That one definitely misses. And that one also misses. In his insanity and pain, searing pain, he
Just
just
as I
completely
thought.
misses as Bruno just slaps them away almost with his bare hands as these claws come bearing down.
I was just like, fuck off. Fuck off.
Yep. So we are up to the top again
Bop,
with
bop, bop.
Bruno. because the other two are dead.
I'm feeling like I should just Divine Smite again. It's sort of the move.
It's always a good option.
So I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I got 15.
15 does not hit. You swing your mace against this thing and it bounces off of its carapace. You do have another
I'll try
attack.
again.
Yep.
Ugh, 14.
It bounces off of his carapace again. Does Julius want to attempt to attack?
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it this time.
You can
Some
do it,
point he
Julius.
will,
Oh,
he will
Julius,
deal
we love
damage.
you.
Shot at
You
2.
can do it.
Oh no. Julius is so bad at hitting things.
If anyone's watching this, if anyone's watching this podcast and likes to do art, please draw a fan fiction or fan art of Julius, please.
No, I want Rule 34 of Julius. I want
That too.
full fan fiction.
Please, anything
own
with
story.
Julius.
Oh no. Okay, so next up is Lark, moving swiftly on from that.
This might sound shocking, but I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Of course.
Shocking indeed.
6 + 9 is 15.
15 does not hit. It hits at just the right angle that it glances off, flying off and blasting some coral.
17 + 9 is 26.
That definitely hits.
10 force damage.
You blast a hole into this thing's carapace. There's definitely a lot of damage that was done, but it is still up.
I'm gonna convert another second level spell slot into 2 more sorcery points with
All
my
right.
bonus action, and that's all I got.
All right. So now we're at Percy. This thing is barely holding on.
Cool.
Alex is almost crying. No dragon's breath for you.
No, I'm gonna do.
I'm texting you right at me. Like,
I'm gonna do my cousin a solid here.
I'd like to think he's literally vibrating in the water. There's like lightning bolts crackling in his eyes, and he's literally vibrating.
Let me at it.
I'm gonna try to make Alex feel like a special little boy. So I'm gonna use my channel divinity Path to the Grave to make.
You spoil your cousin too much.
I love you. Thank
So
you.
he has vulnerability to whatever attack hits him next.
All right.
I love you guys.
So now, if you have nothing else to do on your turn, it is
That's all.
Alex's turn.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna dragon fucking blast this bitch out. Hell yeah. Watch it like
All
not
right.
work though. Watch it like just a bounce off or some shit.
So it's a dex save.
Yeah, but you make a dex saving throw, taking 3d damage of the chosen type on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So you still get damage.
It rolled a 7 with Bane. It got a 5.
Okay,
So it's going to be
lit.
taking full damage.
Hell yeah.
Actually, it would be taking double damage because it's vulnerable to lightning damage now because of that channel divinity.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I love you. Okay, so so it's 3d6. So first roll is 2. 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Which would be 28 points of lightning damage because it's vulnerable to that, which
And then
fries it.
would I also get a +5 spell attack bonus?
No,
What does the spell attack bonus even do?
to hit.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, that's how you figure out how you hit. Yeah. But this
Gotcha.
thing, you breathe out this cone of lightning that crackles through the water and it just fries this thing. Lightning crackles up and down it. It jolts. Its claws begin to twitch in very strange ways. Its legs twitch in very strange ways before its back actually cracks open and out comes a puff of lobster meat as it floats to the ground. There is definitely a heavy scent of ozone in the air, and you are officially out of combat.
Thank you, cuz I love you for doing that.
Yeah, you got it.
And also, I brought butter. So does anyone want to have like?
No, I
some-
super don't.
I do. I'm fucking down for that. When
Let's
was the
do
last
it,
time we ate?
Bruno. Let's have some lobster.
Let's
You have
brunch.
lemon too? You have lemon?
Oh, we also have those. We also have the calamari rings. Oh, we could just go a whole seafood platter.
All right. Well, those were just the disciples. We still have to deal with the actual monster.
Killing vampires really fucked Bruno and I up when it comes to our morals, didn't it? Let's eat our victims.
Do we really have
Caliber and
to
military? We always eat our victims.
Wow. Eat them out.
I'm just sure
That's
that
the way
that is
of the
not
lizard
true.
people. No, it's true.
Spirit Intervention just really fucked us up, y'all.
Where were the two of you when I was trying to convince them that we really should have eaten the fallen angel?
That would have been good.
Were you trying to convince us?
No, not really. I was just peeling off little strips of his face meat.
I would have
Okay,
been curious
so-
enough to see.
Go for some
Percy's
face
just out here being like, y'all are insane. Fuck
Yeah.
all of y'all.
Really, like, I'm from a different plane of existence. What's your excuse?
Well, let's see. Bruno's actually like lizard, so he probably has he's part lizard. He actually probably has more of a reason. I'm just
It's
fun.
definitely in the lizard culture.
I'm just really into trying new things and new cuisines. And like, does that make me a bad person for wanting to eat seafood? I mean,
Nar.
bringing it up to
seafood.
somebody else?
You know, Alex, if you want to try new cuisine, you really should come back home with me sometime.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh no. Don't.
Oh.
Those they eat
Invite me
people.
back home.
No, it's just if you eat things there, you're trapped there forever.
Oh.
So
Does eating ass count?
Um,
Does eating fey ass count? Asking for a friend.
oh, how I've missed you, cousin.
I've left the Feywild at this point multiple times, so I got out.
I mean, let's do it. Again, Alex is always down for anything. He is DTF,
Including eating
down for
people.
fun.
So you are now in this big empty room with three very strange piscine and shellfish corpses.
2.5 because half lobster one got eaten.
As you guys sat down, you might as well just take a short rest at that point. Just sit there eating lobster.
I mean, yeah, it's also already cooked.
That's a good point.
It's already cooked. So let's take. I agree with it. Let's take the rest and eat. And in that case, we
And
also get
not
our
eat
spell
any
slots
of it.
back.
I was gonna say the
Some of
wizards get their
them.
some spell slots back. I get 2 first level spell slots back. I'm just gonna turn those into sorcery points.
how many?
Also eat
How
ass.
many in which spell
Yeah.
slots? Though?
So arcane recovery gives you an amount equal to half your level, and none of them can be 6th level or higher.
Half
So
my
you
level.
guys are level 8, so that would mean you
4.
can recover 4. So you can have like a 4th level spell slot, or a 3rd and a 1st, or 2 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you can just get those spell slots back.
Okay.
Paladins, I think you have to wait until you have a long rest to get your spell slots back, sadly.
1/3 level and 1.
Same with clerics and sorcerers, and I just
Mhm.
get my little warlock ones back.
Yep.
So would that
Warlocks
mean
get
that I would,
all of their.
so I would get either a 4th level spell or 3rd and 1st that thing because I'm hot.
Well, you could also do. No, it has
Well,
nothing to do with whether or not you're half elf. It has to do with
Oh.
the fact you're a wizard.
Oh,
You could get 2
that's smart.
2nd level spells. You could get 4 1st level spell slots back.
I'm going
So
to do-
now that you have taken your rest, you are now in this gigantic empty chamber.
Is anybody still missing health after the long rest?
I had not gotten any kind of damage.
Same.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't get hit either. I don't think
I'm
any of
more-
us got hit.
I'm
Did
shocked. I'm
Bruno
more
get
shocked
it?
than all of
Bruno
y'all.
got
Last time
hit.
I fucking
I
died.
got hurt.
Oh yeah, Bruno did get hit by the spirit guardians.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
about it.
Do you want a potion? I got potions.
Yeah, I'll take a potion.
Well, you
What
don't need
flavor?
a Percy. You can also just take a short rest and use one of your hit.
Oh yeah, there
dice.
are hit
Yeah,
dice.
you could use
can
the hit
use
dice
hit
during the short
dice.
rest.
Or you can do that one too. That's not.
So paladins get what? A D. You have a number of them
I want a
equal.
potion.
So how long is the short rest? How long?
30
About an
30
hour.
minutes. So
Okay, so we
We
are
do 1
still,
hour, 8 hours.
Okay, so that means we're still under. We still can still breathe because it's still but it's still like 24 hours. It's not gone up, so we can still breathe.
Well,
Right.
I think the
Also-
ability to breathe is because of the environment. We should be able to breathe in this.
Oh, okay, solid. If that's the case, then fuck
Well,
my
water
back.
breathing
Like-
just works for 24 hours anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there's a thing that allows us to actually breathe.
Okay, so what you're saying is fuck my drag. I totally understand.
Yes.
But second up is that I'm just checking because also so you said it's 1 hour of short rest.
Yes.
Okay, that means I still have my armor then. Okay,
Hmm.
because mage armor is for 8 hours. So
Yeah. So
I
you have
swear.
like 7. You have like
7
6
left.
hours and 45 minutes probably,
we can
or 6
Six
hours
and-
and 50
6 and a
minutes
half.
left.
I-
However,
I don't care. Eventually, it'll just drift off into the plane of existence. I'll probably get stabbed. So we'll see.
you never know.
Okay, onwards. So that was fun, y'all. So should we go to get the big bad now? Unless there's other disciples and shit. Let's go kill shit again.
yeah.
You're such
that
a
idea.
murder hobo.
I am. I completely warped this character into something else. I really have. Sorry, Colton. I warped this
It's
character into someone
okay.
else.
He got the taste of adventure.
A sex crazed party animal that just likes killing and eating.
This
its-
is what
eating its
happens
victims.
when you bring a homeschool kid outdoors.
Oh my god, yes.
It's homeschooled.
Hmm.
So are you guys heading
responsible.
through the doors in the back? Or what are
Yes,
you
we
doing?
are.
Let's go through the
Let's
back door.
Yeah.
So we
Should
already
we
went through
try-
that front hole. Now let's go through the back door.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna try fighting a god.
It'll be
Hmm.
fun.
I feel like this might be a bad idea, but
Well, remember, let's just pretend that we didn't kill like her disciples and like ask her if she's going to that party. But, like let's not bring up the fact that we literally killed everyone and just ask her if she's going to the party.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because who knows? She might be like, yeah, no, I'm going. Be like, lit, cool. We have a date for you. His name's Lark.
oh, yeah, I mean, we could see if she wants to go to the Vaults of Shadows.
Yeah. Just push you and take her out for it. Just close your eyes. They'll be done quickly.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, let's go, gang.
All right. So you guys head to the back of the chamber, hoping that no one can see the bodies through the door. As you
We like
push,
push them over to the side.
drop them down holes.
Cover it up
floor.
with cover it up with some like leaves.
If we're taking a short
Ah.
rest, I could use shape water and mold earth to just bury them.
That
Too
works.
bad I can't burn them.
True.
We're underwater. You couldn't burn them in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just gonna like cover up the half-eaten corpses with like the mud and shit.
Silt and sand from the bottom of the ocean.
Should have just
What?
eaten the whole thing. No evidence.
Well, we would have if everyone participated.
I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, but still.
I feel
Do
like
you-
I could eat a whole lobster centaur.
Yeah.
Perhaps
feel
you
like I
could.
could
I'm
easily
so
do that.
hungry. I can eat a whole lobster centaur.
Bruno's a big guy.
He is.
Delicious.
So you push open the doors in the back of this cathedral, and through it is a even bigger chamber, except this one doesn't seem to have a ceiling. It's just open to the elements, the darkness of the water above you.
Damn, it really is bigger than the inside.
The center of this place is a huge stone disc, possibly a couple 100 feet in radius. And at the back, those of you that were in the crystal chamber, which would include you, Alex.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it was during one of the one-shots that you weren't in. Is a
love crystal.
large, very familiar-looking style of blue crystal. Inside, there are dark shadows that seem to be shifting back and forth, slamming up against the sides of this crystal. And there are cracks, of which there is black smoke pouring out of it. Very familiar for those of you that fought Ibar, the Dark Between the Stars, and went into the chamber at the bottom of the mines. It seems this is the place where old Hydra is, the bitch queen, trapped inside of this blue crystal, but she's slowly breaking out. And this is where we're going to end episode 54. So,
Bum, 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 bum.
dun dun dun.
Uh,
We'll see all of you next week when we figure out how we're going to deal with the bitch queen. We'll see you then.
We're gonna kill her.